The Director of Studies at the African University College of Communications, Nana Professor Essilfie Conduah, joins me via Skype for some perspective on this matter. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Briefly, there must be very good reasons why the Electoral Commission wants to charge for the coverage of the December 7 polls.
Well, I wouldn't be privy to those reasons, but I want to be able to believe that they are not imposing that kind of blanket levy out of nothing. My sense of it is that there are two sides to the point that the Commission, i.e. the Electoral Commission, are raising. One, they're saying that the coverage, as far as the media are concerned, is as naturally free as free access would be available for anybody who wants to cover anything, provided that person is a bona fide journalist. The other side of it is that, and this is where the levy comes in, and there seems to me to be a confusion trying to put the two together. They are very separate. The second aspect is that you remember that the Commission has, for the first time, opened up the monitoring room, what used to be called a strong room, and the television cameras will be there. There will be a big center for coverage as far as monitoring the what you call the processes are concerned. It is this one which requires, I suspect, naturally for security reasons, that anyone must necessarily carry a pass or something like accreditation. And since this is not anything that the Commission prints, and the Commission will have to meet the bill, it stands to good reason that they should ask for some token fee for the from the media who wants to be able to avail themselves of this opportunity to really be there. And the cost is simply to pay up for, I believe, the overheads that will be incurred from printing this special permit.
Well, Prof, quickly, let me just butt in here. The coverage of elections by the media is constitutionally mandated, and in the view of the National Media Commission, any attempts by the Electoral Commission to charge will limit media houses from covering the elections. Do you find a dichotomy in this view?
There naturally will be that kind of dichotomy. The fact that free access to information must not be impeded. It's not the same as asking you to support a cost that was not budgeted, a cost that naturally incurs from or inures from the what has happened. The Media Commission can protest, but I suspect they will have to be asked the question to explain to the public, was there any consultation, has there been any consultation with the Electoral Commission about this? When was this consultation, and what are the outcomes? I'd like to believe at this point that perhaps Kwesi Jan is speaking rightly as a citizen, a seasoned and respected journalist, and thirdly, from his position now as chairman of the Media Commission, to make a personal statement as to his liking or loathing what has been done. I accept his reasoning that it might limit the coverage in terms of segregating between those who have and those who have not, i.e. the institutions in the media that can afford to pay.
All right, I'm going to say, I would have to say a big thank you to you, Prof. I would have to say a very big thank you to you, Professor Kwamina Essilfie. We're hard pressed for time, but I'll say a big thank you to you for joining us on the via Skype. Professor Kwamina Essilfie is director at the School of African Studies, University of Ghana. He was joining us via Skype to sort of analyze the opinions by the National Media Commission, suggesting that the Electoral Commission wanting to charge fees for election coverage will limit media houses.